Okay. So today we are going to understand these are the topics, sir. Today we are going to understand these are the topics. Yesterday we understand why ODI we understand, right? The top three reasons we understand why ODI. The ODI has three benefits. ODI has three benefits. Number one is called as comparatively other tools in the market, Informatica, Data Stage, Ab initio, SSIS, whatever it is available. Okay, BODI, these all things. Those all things comparatively ODI performance wise lagging behind. Performance wise ODI is very good. That is what the one thing. For that justification also I given. It is using separate ETL servers, but we are using existing RDBMS server only. We are using it, and here data movement is two ways it is going on. Here only one time it is going on the data movement. Okay, like that I given some justifications yesterday. Second point is developer productivity. In case of ODI, we are trying to define what you want it, and automatically code is generated here. But here the code also you are creating the code. That is the reason a resource within 8 hours is able to do, let's say, 2 units of work. Here we are going to do 4 units of work. So developer productivity is more in case of ODI comparatively other things. That's what the second benefit. Third benefit is we have here inbuilt knowledge modules are available. Those are also known as out-of-box work, OOB, and these are flexible, extendable, and modular. That means whatever it is available, if we want to extend into the every project enrollments, we can extend it. We can customize it on top of it. Whatever he created, those all things by following the best practice of the data warehouse he created, and easy administration work and reduce the cost of the ownership. It is cheaper also in the market. So these are the three benefits whatever available. Number one is high performance. Number two is high productivity. Number three is modular, flexible, and extendable with the using of existing knowledge modules. This is what yesterday what we learned. And also if people understand what I am going to cover as part of this training. I am going to cover data warehousing concepts. I am going to cover ODI 11G as well as ODI 12C. I am going to deliver you people PowerPoints, hands-ons, chapter-wise hands-on, chapter-wise recordings I am going to deliver, and also sample data. Sample data also I am going to deliver in both the versions. And whoever is registered for the ODI course, I am also providing Informatica basic level free, and DAC also we are providing. OBIA is nothing but it is a free-defined work which is done on top of ODI plus OBW is the one flavor. Informatica plus DAC plus OBW is the another flavor. I am going to explain ODI plus OBW flavor, how it looks like. We are going to explain it. That flavor is, this is the one. In that one version is wrongly it is printed. It is a 8.1. Latest version is what? 8.1 is available. So I am going to explain the 8.1 only. It's not the 7.1. It is 8.1. Now we are also going to explain one project. We are going to explain on the ODI. So now if people understand what is the scope of our training down the line. We are going to understand ODI 11G, ODI 12C, Informatica 9.5 basic level, DAC, OBIA, and live project. These all things will be covered in our course. Now today our agenda is to understand two topics mainly. One is called as architecture. Today our agenda is two topics mainly. Introduction to the Oracle Data Integrator and ODI installation and ODI components architecture. If time permits for you, then we'll move on to the creating master and work repositories. The first one is available, that is called as Introduction to Oracle Data Integrator. Let us go and try to do that one. Introduction to Oracle Data Integrator. Fine. Whatever points I have here, these points straight away I taken from the Oracle documentation only. This introduction part at least. Introduction part I taken from Oracle documentation only. How I got these points is, if I go to the ODI 12C screen, this is what the ODI 12C .exe file. If I open, we are going to get the ODI toolc screen. ODI toolc screen. Then here we are seeing here getting starting guide, right? Getting started guide. If you go for this guide, whatever points they written initially, those all points I taken. That's it. Those points only I given here in the introduction of the ODI. Right. First point what they given is it's saying as a widely used data integration software product. Oracle Data Integrator provides a new declarative design approach for defining data transformation and integration process, resulting in faster and simpler development and maintenance. What is the meaning of here? One word highlighted that is called as what? Declarative design. Declarative design. We are going to define what I want it. We are going to define what I want it. Rest of things will be taken care by system itself. For example, let us say I am going to here. Then I am trying to connect to the repository. Then one of the batch is available. Let us say B213 batch. Then it's trying to open. Let it open. It's trying to connect. It's trying to connect. It's trying to connect now. If you go and see here, let us say I have some tables. In this one, your known tables are also available. Okay, let us say I have one table. That table, this is called as what, sir? DIM product. That is nothing but dimension table product. If you go for the dimension table product, right click and open. Click on yes. There we have the option. The option is called as what type of table it is. Let us say I selected here slowly changing dimension. I selected slowly changing dimension. If I am selecting, then that's it. We are defining this table as a slowly changing dimension table. Rest of all the code will be taken care by the system itself. Of course, we need to do some more configurations also. That is a different story. And once you define that one, if you go for attributes here, this attribute, if this is changed, product name of the model is changed. What way you want to correct that one? That options are available. This column whatever available name model, override on the change. This is changed. Model number is previously P25 is available. Now it changed as AB25. If like that it is changed, you want to change the target system data, or you want to add one more row you want to add with this change. What kind of activity you need to do, that we can select here. So basically we are not writing any code here. We are defining what I want it. Once you define what you want it, that's it. Remaining code will be generated by the system itself. That's what called as declarative design. What I want it, I am declaring it. What I want, I am declaring it. Remaining code will be generated by the system. Itself. That's what the meaning of the declarative design option here available. Declarative design option which is available. Second one is based on the unique ELT architecture. As you people are aware of it, we are end of the day we are trying to convert transactional data whatever available. We are trying to convert into what? Analytical data. All other tools like Informatica, data stage, those all guys are doing the activities is they are trying to extract the data, then they are trying to transform the data, then they are trying to load the data. That's what they are doing ETL. Even ETL definition itself is available. A process of converting transactional data into analytical data is called as ETL process. But our ODI is not following the ETL. It is going to follow separate process architecture that is known as ELT. First it is going to extract whatever we required for the business purpose. Then directly we are loading into the data warehouse. Database. It may not be the same table. We are going to maintain some temporary tables. We are going to maintain some temporary tables. We are going to maintain in the data warehousing system. We are going to maintain some temporary tables in the data warehousing system. those temporary tables are here, it is available. We come to understand these things later. As of now, temporary tables are, let us say, errors you want to store it. We are storing in some temporary table that is called as E dollar. Temporary tables are called as work tables. Why it is called as temporary is, whenever you are running, this will be created. End of the running, this will be dropped. That's what it's called as temporary tables. Whenever you are running one thing, tables will be created. End of the running, what will happen, sir? Automatically tables will be dropped. Automatically tables will be dropped. If you want, you can observe previous batch guys, whatever they did it, that one you can go and you can observe. Let us say here I am going, then they did here something. Let us go for, okay, mapping plot file to table is available. What is happening here is, if you go and observe here, it's doing what, sir? C dollar table is trying to drop it. This is what, sir? C dollar table, one thing it is trying to drop it, and again it's trying to create it. End of this one, we can go and see it's trying to do what, sir? Cleaning this table. So any previous fragments are available, it's going to drop it first. It's going to clean it. Again it's creating what, sir? And again it's trying to drop it. So on flow in the beginning it is trying to create, at the end it is doing what? Dropping it. That's what these are called as temporary tables. First we are going to load the data. We are going to load the data from source to this kind of temporary tables. This temporary table is called as now staging table. But the staging table is a separate database or is a part of data warehouse? You are getting my point, sir? The staging is available here also. But in case of ETL process, staging is what? Separate database. But in this case, what, sir? The staging you are not thinking even 1 minute also. Staging is automatically created at the runtime, automatically dropped at the runtime. In case of other ETL tools means you need to think about the staging area. Here we are not thinking about that one. Directly it is loading into the data warehouse staging tables, and from there only it is trying to move into our final tables whatever available. Our final tables whatever available. Fine. Now if people understand what is the meaning of ELT, it's trying to extract the data, then load into the data warehouse. It may be staging tables. Then from there to there, it's trying to transform it. From staging table to actual data warehouse table, it's trying to transform it. That's what is trying to do ELT architecture. We are going to learn this one more clearly down the line. We are doing one mapping means you come to understand it. Fine. Because of this ELT architecture, is trying to say points. It guarantees the highest level of performance possible for the execution of data transformation and validation process, but is also most cost-effective solution today available. So you are giving 3 points. Number 1 is what, sir? Highest level of performance. Then what, sir? Validation is very easy and it is a cost-effective solution available today. These are the points what he is trying to tell because of this one. Am I clear? Right. Next point. Oracle Data Integrator provides unified infrastructure to streamline data and application integration projects. So for infrastructure wise, compared to other things, we have very limited things here. There I need to maintain separate ETL engine. Here I need not maintain separate ETL engine. There separate staging area we need to maintain. Here what, sir? Separate staging area is not required. Okay, on fly it is creating, it is dropping. Okay, like that some benefits are available here. That's what he's saying as we don't want much infrastructure and all. Right. This is what the introduction. There we have some business problems are available nowadays. Let us go for Google business only. Google business. Google has a number of applications backend, right? Yes, one application is Google search engine. Yes, second application is, let us say, YouTube. Okay, third application is, let us say, Gmail. Fourth application is, let us say, some Orkut. Nowadays it is not there. Okay. Okay, fourth application is something Google Plus, let us say, Google Plus. Okay, fifth application is, let us say, Google Ads. Like this, a number of applications are available. Tell me now, each application will have its own table structure, table columns or not? All the applications, table structures, table columns are not similar. Not similar. In Gmail, one user is signing up. Whatever information I need to collect from the customer. In the Google, you want to place one ad. For that, whatever information you need to collect from you, both are customers only. But in case of Gmail, whatever information is collecting, when he is placing the ad, whatever information is collecting from him, both are what, sir? Different. What I am trying to say is application corresponding backend tables are different tables, different column structures, different everything. That's how we have here nowadays. We have so many OLTP systems are available. So many OLTP systems are available. That's what we are trying to tell in this one. First point. In today's increasingly fast-paced business environment, organizations need to use more specialized software applications. They also need to ensure coexistence of these applications on what, sir? Heterogeneous. It may not be same databases. It may be different databases. I may use YouTube application backend database as DB2 database. I may use Google Plus backend database as DB2 database. I may use Gmail backend database as Teradata database. Whatever it is. That's what we are saying as heterogeneous. We have two types of things. Homogeneous what? Second is heterogeneous. Homogeneous means what, sir? Two similar things are called as homogeneous. Two dissimilar things are called as heterogeneous. In case of heterogeneous, I can give the example as, let us say, Oracle is the one database and DB2 is the another database. These two things are called as now heterogeneous. Heterogeneous. Let us say one Oracle database available, another also Oracle database available. These are similar, so it is called as homogeneous. Two similar databases are called as homogeneous. Two dissimilar databases are called as heterogeneous. Okay. Now, homogeneous hardware platforms and systems and guarantees the ability to share data between applications and systems. Applications and systems. Now, let us move on to the next one. Projects that implement these integration requirements need to be delivered on spec. On spec. That means what, sir? Before we are taking a project, we are going to tell clearly, your project I am going to deliver within 6 months of the time. As I am telling to you people, I am going to complete your course within 40 days of the duration at max. I need to follow the deadlines. Yes or no, sir? I need to follow the deadlines and I need to provide that one. I need to tell confidently, yes, I can complete within 40 days. I need to deliver that much of confidently means I need to have first understanding or not, sir? What are the chapters I am going to explain? Each chapter is going to take how much time? This time I can cover in the 40 days or not? I should have full understanding or not? Then only I can tell that one. Similarly, one project you need to do means we should have full understanding. That understanding is very easy in case of ODI. Why? Because we are not developing from 0 to 100. Already we have the predefined some knowledge modules are available. Those things are using it. That is the reason the number of steps to understand is decreased. The number of steps to understand is decreased. That is the reason number of issues also automatically decreases. We can deliver the things on spec whatever you written. Getting my point? Here we have the predefined work is available in ODI. That's what we are saying as on spec you can deliver. As some predefined work is available, time also to take less time or not. Same job I want to do in other tool using 10 hours of time. Here I can do in that one 60% of the time, let us say 6 hours only I can complete it. And budget, time is always proportional to budget. More time I am working, more money you need to pay. Let us say hourly billability for me, offshore billability $40 per hour. Offshore billability $40 per hour. On-site billability, then it is let us say $120 per hour. Then how many hours I am spending, that much of money you need to pay or not? Less number of hours means less number of money or not? Yes. That's what we are saying as on time and on budget. These three parameters are very comfortable if I go with the ODI. If I go with the ODI. These three parameters are very important if I look about the customer perspective. Customer always thinks about, yes, this guy can deliver the project whatever is specified or not. And within time he can deliver or not. Within budget he can deliver or not. That's what he is going to look about it. Now, What is a unique solution to achieve this on spec, on time, on budget? We should have some solutions or not? What are the solutions he is offering? He is offering the solutions. One solution is declarative design. Already I explained what is declarative design. Second is offering what, sir? ELT architecture. ELT architecture. Because of that one, it is using its own server. RDBMS server it is using, not the own server. Now, here are the key reasons why companies choose Oracle Data Integrator for their data integration needs. People may ask one question, why ODI only I need to choose it, even though I have other tools are available in the market? For that, we need to have some justifications, right? That justifications are given here one by one. First justification is, it is faster and simpler development and maintenance. How it is fast is because of we have the declarative design. So the declarative rules driven approach to data integration greatly reduces the learning curve of the product and increases developer productivity. We can learn small and we can do more. We can learn what, sir? Small, we can do more. Let us say you learned one thing that is called as how to use a smartphone. That's it. Now apps are available, you are able to do a lot of things. Same job, let us say I want to reply my mails on time. On time. When the smartphones are not available in our hand, do you think like we are giving the replies that much of fast? No. As this phone is available in our hand, it is in our hand. So if you think like this mail is required immediate response, immediately we are going to respond. We are going for the break, or we are going for the lunch, or we are in the cafeteria, or wherever available, mobile is with you only. If laptop means what, sir? That may not be available always with you. So somewhat we are doing or not, sir? We are improving the performance. That also I can say performance only, right? What I am trying to say is, he also provided here, you learn small only, I have all the predefined work is available. All the required things I done already. Use those things. Fine. Increase the developer productivity while facilitating ongoing maintenance. This approach separates the definitions of the process from their actual implementation and separates the declarative rules. What you want to tell me, how to generate it, we are going to do it. You define what I want. I want incremental loading. Yes, you define that one. That's it. Rest of the activities I am going to take care. What do you mean by incremental loading? I will be taking care internally. You need not worry about that one. You are not going to worry about that one. Let us say I am taking here one mapping I am taking. Let me take one mapping. I am taking here one mapping. So this is what one mapping is available. Let us say this mapping I am selecting. Then here I have the integration type. What type of integration you want? Control append. Append means what, sir? Simply append the data. Previously 10 records are available. Another 10 records, append it. Next is available here. What, sir? Incremental update. Incremental update means if new record, add it. If already existing record, update it. There is an incremental update we want to do it. Or you want to do the slowly changing dimension. You define what you want. I will take care of the generating the code part. You define what you want. I will take care of the generating the code. That's what we are trying to say in case of approach. So what you want, you are defining it. How to generate it, that will be taken care by the ODI. This is human being is defining it. This is taken care by ODI tool. Second point, data quality firewall. Suppose sometimes what will happen is, most of the OLTP systems also maintain the data quality, no doubt in that. They have their own primary keys, they have their own unique constraints, not null constraints, check constraints. Those all things are available in the OLTP side also. I am not complaining on that one. But there are some scenarios, some junk data you may be getting from some plot files, notepads. Yes or no, sir? In the notepad, employee number, by mistake if I type two times for two different employees. 101 is available, 101 I assign to the Ram Reddy. 101 I also assign to the John. Notepad is not going to throw any error. Same data if you load into the data warehousing, it is a problem or not? Yes. Before loading the data into the data warehouse, we need to control the quality. How we are going to control the quality? Even though database level, your source system side, you don't have the proper controlling parameters, we can control that one by using ODI. How to control that is very simple. Very simple. If you go for, I have here constraints. If you go for the new key, you want to create it. New key maybe it is a unique index, or it may be something whatever you want to do it, you can go and you can do here. Control is available here, define in the database, static control, flow control, whatever you want. Next, one more constraint is available. This is what, sir? Reference constraint. You can go and you can refer some other column like a foreign key. If it is available there, then only enter here. Suppose EMP table and department table. EMP table and department table. Can you enter a employee with the department number is equal to 100? Question is clear or not? In the department table, we have 10, 20, 30, 40. Only 4 departments are available. Can you enter a employee with 100 is the department number? No. That means what you are doing, business wise, you are trying to recruit a employee, but the employee corresponding department is not there here. You are getting my point? That is not the scenario actually. That is not the scenario. That is a junk data. That is a dirty data. Now we have one more constraint also here, check constraint, new condition. I can define here whatever condition using SQL query I can define it. Database condition. Let us say length of the phone number must be 10 digits. I can count here length of phone number is equal to 10. I can define it. I have the freedom to write the whatever SQL query I want to write here. I can write the SQL query. So what I am trying to say is data quality I can do excellent if I go for ODI. That's what the data quality firewall. Oracle Data Integrator ensures that faulty data is automatically detected and recycled before instruction in the target application. This is performed without the need of programming. We are not doing any big programmings and all. Already options are available. Matter of what, sir? Enabling the things. Following the data integration rules and constraints defined both on the target application and in Oracle Data Integrator. 2 ways. Target side already may have something. If it is available, it is well and good. If it is not available, we are going to define the ODI side. You are getting my point? Okay. Next, better execution performance. As the people are aware of it, if you are doing the ETL, traditional approach, then we are going for what, sir? ETL based appropriate engine that performs the data transformation row by row. This is limiting the performance. But whereas implementing ELT architecture based on your existing RDBMS engine and SQL, you are capable of executing data transformation on the target server at a set-based level. That means what, sir? A group of records at a time. Set means what, sir? A group of things. A set-based means a group of records at a time we are trying to do it. Set-based level giving you much higher performance. Actually, this point is a bit wrong, sir. As I said earlier, these all points I taken from the Oracle documentation only. I didn't write in. He given here row by row only other things are doing he given, right? Somewhere, yeah. Row by row only other tools are doing it. He's saying, right? That is wrong. We do have in Informatica and data stage, if you go, bulk loading also available, sir. One parameter is there that's called as bulk load is available. Using bulk load, what I am doing is I am trying to load the n number of records at a time only. Snapshot of data I am loading it. Bit wrong is available, but you want to showcase this tool. He exclusively saying as this point. Okay, but don't take this point as a granted as it is. Bit mistake is there. Maybe what he may be saying as if I am comparing with Informatica. Maybe some other tools are not satisfying this, following the ETL, but they are doing what's only row by row they are doing. Based on that one, you may written this one. You are getting my point? As I know the Informatica also, I know Informatica is supporting what, sir? Normal load and bulk load. I am commenting on that one. I don't know data stage how it is behaving. Avinisha how it is behaving. SSIS how it is behaving. I don't know those things. In those tools, you may not have bulk load option, I am saying. Based on that point, you may written this line, I am saying. You're getting my point? Okay. I'm good to go. Now, let us move on to the next one. It is simpler and more efficient architecture. It's simpler and more efficient architecture. So why it is simpler and more efficient architecture is we don't trouble you by saying purchase that hardware, this hardware, this hardware like that. Whatever existing things are available, we are going to use existing hardware, so we are going to use. Why? Because I am using existing DBMS. Existing DBMS server only I am using to do the transformation. I am doing the transformation using what, sir? Existing DBMS server only. That's what we are saying. The ELT architecture removes the need for an ETL server. ETL server is not required. Sitting between the source and target servers. It utilizes the source and target servers to perform complex transformations. We are using existing RDBMS server only, either target server or maybe source server. First priority always go to the target. If target is flat file, if target is notepad, target is notepad means what? There is no server. At the moment you have to go for source only. If source also notepad, what we are going to do? Target is notepad, that is okay, then we are going to the source. If source also notepad, what we are going to do? Then it provided one internal memory provided. One internal memory provided. Whenever we are creating one mapping, then we have an option. That option is called as let me show it in the ODI quickly. Okay. Whenever we are creating here, let us say, here we have one option. That option is known as what's that? Synopsys memory engine. There is internal memory is maintaining. This memory engine we are going to use only in case of what, sir? Source is not the database, target also not the database. Both are flat files, both are notepads only. At that moment we are going to use this memory. That memory is known as Synopsys memory engine. That is internal ODI memory. Internal ODI memory. Okay. Now you people understand one point. That point is simpler and more efficient architecture we are following, that is ELT architecture. All other tools are following ETL. Platform independence. That means any operating system it is. No worries. My ODI is going to work over there. Oracle Data Integrator supports many platforms and hardwares and operating systems on the same software. With the same software. You can take the ODI, you can download and you can install the Unix or Linux or whatever you want it. The reason, if you go and see the ODI downloadables, there is no separate things like this is for Unix, this is for Linux, like that is not there. And this is for 64-bit, this is for 32-bit, like that also not available. Just go and try to Google it. Google. Then ODI, okay, 12C download. Now, we got here one link we got, that is a Oracle link only. You can go and you can observe here. You can go and you can observe here. Do I have anywhere here it's saying as for all what, sir? For all what, sir? Platforms is given. For all platforms is given. If you click on accept, if you click on this for all platforms, then including x64, that means what, sir? 32-bit or 64-bit, anything is okay. It's asking directly sign in. That means only one software is going to work for all the operating systems. All the operating systems. Now if you go back and take the same Oracle product, only one more thing. I am trying to type here, let us say Google, instead of ODI, I am going for OBIWE. OBIWE download I am saying. Now if you go and see here, how the softwares will be available is 11G downloads, accept it, then 11.1.1.7. If you click on this one, we are getting here one more link. This is for what, sir? Microsoft Windows 32-bit. This is for what, sir? 64-bit. This is for what, sir? Linux, Sun Solar is like this. N number of softwares are available. But in case of ODI, what, sir? Single software we can install any operating system. That's what we are trying to say. I highlighted the word. The word is called as Same software. Only same software I can use in Unix machine or Linux machine or wherever, whatever you want it. 32-bit or 64-bit. Now, next one, data connectivity. I have no limitations with the data connectivity also. Whatever you have the source system, whatever you have the target system, I am least bothered about that one. You can go and you can connect multiple technologies. If you go and observe here, I have one thing that is known as topology. Under the topology, we have what, sir? All the databases. Just you name it, I will show that connectivity. Let us say Oracle. We have or not, sir? Let us say regularly seeing the things Teradata. We have or not, sir? Okay, regularly you may be seeing here Microsoft SQL Server. It is available or not, sir? It is 11G what I am showing. In the 11G there is no latest things like HBase. HBase is what, sir? H stands for Hadoop. Base stands for database. Hadoop database. If you go for the 12C, even we are supporting those things also we are supporting. If you go for the topology here, there you can find out what is available, sir. HBase, Hive, these things also available. Free-defined. These all are free-defined. What the matter is, you need to go and you need to provide your details. That's it. No need to configure. No need to configure. Only you are providing username, password, and database name. That's it. That's what we are providing it. Plugins, everything are available. Okay. Now, what I am trying to say overall is, I have no limitations connectivity-wise. I have all the connectivities which are most of the people are using it. Most of the people are using it. So, for example, you given Exadata, Oracle, Teradata, IBM DB2, Netezza, Sybase, IQ, and n number of things, other things are available here. Next, cost savings. As I said earlier, from beginning I am saying, labor require less only, hardware require less only, software license are required less only. These all things together is going to improve the cost or not. That's what he is trying to say. The elimination of the ETL server and ETL engine reduces both the initial hardware as well as software acquisition and maintenance cost. Initial purchasing and down the line maintenance also. Then the reduced learning curve and increased developer productivity significantly reduce the overall labor costs. The biggest investment in the IT industry is what, sir? Employee salaries. The biggest investment in in IT is what, sir? Employee salary. That employee salary, let us say you are going to do one project using Informatica 4 members. Same job I will do using 2 members only. Then we are decreasing half of the cost or not? Half of the cost. That's what the greatness of labor cost we are trying to decrease here. Labor cost we are trying to decrease here. As well as the cost of ongoing enhancements. Ongoing enhancements also, if I have, let us say, 20 codes are available, 20 steps of code is available. Same 20 steps of code in ODI I am doing with 2 steps. Any maintenance is available, debugging 20 steps of code is very difficult, yes or no? If the code is very less available, then I can debug very easily or not. This is what the Informatica means, what it is going to do. In this step what it is doing, 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 everything I need to analyze it. Here means what, sir? We are not analyzing those many things. Only 2 steps. That's how it is going to reduce what, sir? Ongoing maintenance activity. You're getting my point? Are you able to connect it? Okay. Now, these are the justifications what we are trying to deliver. 7 justifications are available. Why ODI? Why companies choose Oracle Data Integrator for their data integration needs? Even though we are not explaining these things all are okay, but whatever I highlighted, right? Faster and simpler development and maintenance, data quality firewall is available, better execution performance, simpler and more efficient architecture, platform independence, data connectivity, cost savings. These 7 words are able to explain also, I am very happy. Okay, try to remember out of the 7 at least 5. Okay, that also I am very happy. Okay, next one is available, that is called as ODI installation. How I can do that one? ODI installation. So installation is very simple, sir. Installation is very simple. Have a look on that screen. whatever here I have is ODI, this is 12C installation, ODI 12C installation. Before installing the ODI 12C, you need to make sure two things. Number one is, do I have the Oracle database or some other database installed or not? Any one database is required. Any one database is required. Do I have the any one database or not? I need to think about that one. If you are going with the Oracle database, I recommend go with the, at this point of time, 11G. In that 11G also we have 4 versions are there. 11 point, not 4, so many versions are there. In the 2 series, we have the 4 versions. 2.0.1, 2.0.2, 2.0.3, 2.0.4. But I recommend to go with the 0.3 or 0.4 versions I want to go. Okay, which is compatible with the 11G as well as 12C. Both we are going to work on it. ODI 11G and ODI 12C. This is what the database is going to compatible for the both the things. Getting my point? And end of the day, ODI backend is what it is going to run is, it is going to run ODI backend, it is going to run some Java. That is the reason JDK software is required. JDK software is required. You need to install the JDK 7. JDK 7. These are the 2 prerequisites. Am I clear? Before installing our ODI, we need to go and we need to install Oracle or some other database software. Then we need to go for the JDK. These are the 2 things what we need to install before we are installing 12C. Now, let us say you install JDK. I am very happy. You download the software of the ODI also. Once you download the software, let us say the software will be looks like this. ODI 12C. Then the software will be available. Like this. What file sir it is? jar file. It is a Java file, right? Jar means it is Java file. Java file I want to open, I want to read it means I require Java software only. Yes or no? That is the reason what we are doing in the command prompt is, I am providing here C. Then end of the day I am taking to where sir? Java path. But the Java path I taken from the my OBW path. Wherever it is installed, I am list bother. Wherever I installed, we are list bother. It is installed in the this folder. It is installed. That is the reason from there I taken. And it is a jar file I want. That is the reason -jar. And this jar file I am giving as a input. I am giving this as a input. Same way we need to write it. So to write this line, you need to know one point. That point is what? Where is your Java installed? Where is your JDK is installed? In my case, my JDK is installed. If you go to my computer, C drive, OBW home, there I have the JDK. There I have the JRE is available. There I have the JRE and bin folders are available here. Java. This is what the path I am pointing. Okay. If you go and observe here my nodes, that's what the path what I am trying to point out. JDK 160-24. Then what sir? Bin, then Java, then we are writing here -jar and the jar file we are providing it. Once you provide that one, it's going to start extracting what? Files. Inside this jar file, whatever files are available, those all files is trying to extract it. Once it is extracting is completed, it is going to get one screen. This is what the screen we are going to get it. Writing only this step is difficult, sir. Writing this step only difficult. If you use your common sense, where is your Java is installed and properly are providing this line, that's it. You're done with the ODI installation. And also some systems you are using your company missions and all. Whenever you are opening this command prompt, right click on this one and click as a run as administrator. Click as what sir? Run as administrator, so that it is going to it won't throw any other errors. Okay. Right, now we got the welcome screen. In the welcome screen, we are trying to install what installing? Welcome to the Oracle Data Fusion middleware. The version is, this is what the version we are installing. How many steps process it is? 7 steps process. It is very simple steps, Now let us go for the first step. We are trying to simply click on the next. That's it, one step is completed. Second step is, we need to provide the path where you want to install it. The files all are going to copy in some place or not? What is the place? The place is I given my computer, then go to the C drive, then go to the Oracle. There we have the middleware, Oracle home. This is what all are ODI files only. These all are ODI files only. This is what the location what I given. See, next what sir? Oracle, then middleware, then Oracle home. Next one. You provide that path. By default path is this is what the path is going to take it. This is the default path it is going to take it. If you are happy with the default path, it's okay. If you are not happy, you want to install in the D drive, then change this drive. That's it. If you are not happy with that one, change the drive whatever you want it. Then let's go for the next step. That is called as 3 of 7. We have two types of installations. One is called as standard installation. Second is called as enterprise installation. I recommend you to go with the enterprise installation so that all components are going to get it. You are getting my point? Strictly speaking, for training environment, standalone installation also enough. But go for the enterprise installation. Now our companies are using same way, we'll use it. Okay? Right. If you install enterprise installation, we're going to get this, all components are going to get it. Next one. Next one. Click on the next. Once you selected the enterprise installation, click on next. It is going to check here your operating system certification. The operating systems are, in my case I used, if you go for my computer properties, what is the operating system, sir? Microsoft Windows Server 2003, I used it. And Service Pack also, one I used, but I recommend to go with the Service Pack 2. Service Pack what, sir? 2 I recommend to go. So Server 2003 Service Pack 2 or Server 2008 Service Pack 2 you can go. In my lab, some of the missions are Server Pack, 2008 server is available and Service Pack is 2 is available. Of course, these two things are my recommendations. However, you can install on the Windows 7, you can install on the Windows 8, you can install on the XP, you can install on the anything else also. Okay, ODI has compatible with all the things. You can go and you can install it. But companies means we are going to install either Unix box or Linux box or server boxes. Not in the Windows 7, Windows 8 and XP. These things we are not going to install it. Okay, sir. Either Unix box or Linux box or server boxes we are going to install it. Getting my point? Now, okay, next it is trying to check the Service Pack. As I said earlier, Service Pack 2 is available, then it won't throw any warnings. If Service Pack 1 is available, it's going to throw one warning. I am expecting Service Pack 2 like that. Ignore that warning and move forward. Even Service Pack 1 also is going to install it, but it's going to throw one warning. I will be best fit if I have the Service Pack 2 like that. Then checking the physical memory. It requires some memory. Oddly, in MBs only it is required. Let us say 60 MB, 70 MB is required. That memory is available or not is going to verify it. Then checking the Java version. I said earlier we require Java. JDK is required. JDK is 7 version. If you are taking that is well and good. Okay, 7 or less than versions. Next, step 5 of 7. It is going to give the summary of the window installation. Summary, what are things it is going to install. Those all things it is giving. On flow, somewhere it is failing. Somewhere it is failing. How to identify the root cause of the failure? How to identify the root cause of the failure? How to identify, sir? We have here log file is available. Please note down this log file somewhere so that whenever something is happened wrongly, then you can go and understand why it is failed. Is it the problem of the Java version, or is it the problem of the operating system, or is it the problem of the something else, or database connectivity, or what is that? Those things you come to understand by seeing this one. Right. Next one. Once it is completed, it is going to do these all things, preparing, copying, generating libraries, all the things it is doing. Nothing you need to do here, automatically do it. Once it is completed, we need to click on the button that is known as finish button. Tell me now, any difficulties available in installing the ODI tools, sir? 7 steps are very easy steps, right? Only 2 options you need to remember. First one is how to provide the JDK location. JDK location, the step 1 only important one, and you need to remember the way we need to provide the syntax. Second is We have the two types of installation, standalone and enterprise installation, that we need to select enterprise. Remaining all steps, are you doing anything from your side? Next. That we are going to do later. As of now, we didn't connect it to any database. That we are going to connect to the databases whenever we are creating the master repository and work repository and those all things. I will explain that one. Okay. Right. ODI 12C, we saw the installation steps. What about the ODI 11Z? ODI 11Z. Let us go to the ODI 11Z. ODI 11Z installation I maintain in my blog. So there, even we have the, if someone is new to the database installation, I recommend you to go with the Oracle database installation I given, and also next is whatever relevant to you, go for only those things. This is what's a full-fledged OBIA installation I given. OBIA is nothing but OBIW plus ODI combination I am doing here. Even I am applying some patches, these all things also I am doing it. But whatever relevant to you, only go for that one. Getting my point? Now go for the, let us say, database installation. What exactly we are doing it? Just double click on the setup file. Then this one we need to skip it. Skip the softwares. Then creating and configuring what's a database, and what class I selected? Server class I selected. You can go with the desktop also. But I went by as what, sir? As I said earlier, I will install as for the real-time server service is available. Same way I am trying to install here. Enterprise installation. Here, single instance database you want or multiple you want, you can select here. I went for the single installation. Then advanced installation I went, not the typical installation. There I provided the language as English, and I selected the enterprise edition, not the standalone editions. Enterprise edition I selected. Then I provided the required path. Just can you follow this? No, I'm not, sir. I want the data warehousing database I want, not the transactional database. Like that, I provided all the things I provided. I hope you can follow this one. You can install your database also, right? Any difficulties? No. Let me go back and try to see ODI 11Z installation. ODI 11Z installation. We are simply double clicking on the setup file. It is asking again JDK. JDK is what, sir? Common. Previously, whatever syntax we provided, same syntax here also. The step 1 is not changed. Step 2 is, it is giving the welcome screen. How many steps it is? 15 steps are available, but it may be somewhat less also sometimes. Why? Because I am configuring here WebLogic server also. I am configuring what, sir? WebLogic server, because of that some steps are increased here. Click on the next, then skipping the software updates. There we have all the things I want here. I selected all the things. Then we provide here checking operating system certification, checking physical memories. Then Oracle middleware home, Oracle home directory. I am installing inside the C drive, OBW home I installed. Why? Because I want to integrate this ODI end of the day with the OBW I want to integrate. So same location I selected. Then I selected what's here? WebLogic server. If you are not selecting this WebLogic server, the number of steps will be what, sir? Decreases. If it is standalone installation, at that moment number of steps will be decreases. Okay, if here I provide the middleware home OBW I provided, that is the reason WebLogic server automatically it is detected. Now, if you go for the skip the repository configuration, we need to select. Then remaining all steps are same. Install. It is trying to install it. 0% is completed. It is going to give the screen as 10th step, like this. Now, here total how many steps it is reduced, sir? 11 steps is came. Initially we saw 15 steps. That means based on the buttons what you are selecting, steps will be changes. Now, finally we got this water screen. We got finish it. Any difficulties there in ODI 11Z installation? No. Sorry. If you are getting error, then we need to note down the log path. Okay, this is what the log path, right? That's what. Simply if you say error I am getting, sir, means I cannot answer that one. If you're getting error, you need to go to this log file and what root cause it is showing over there. Why it is failing. That error message if you tell to me, then I will be in a position to answer it. You're getting my point, right? Okay. It is failing means there may be n number of reasons. N number of reasons. Why it is failing, that reason will be written in the log file. The log file we need to open and we need to see it. Getting my point? Okay. So today I hopefully you can do the 12C and 11G installations are going to do it. Both you can do in the same mission, sir. In my case also, this is what, sir? 11G, this is what, sir? 12C. Both I installed in the same mission. The same PC we can install ODI 11G as well as ODI 12C. Down the line we are going to practice ODI 11G as well as ODI 12C. Getting my point? Can you do this one? Your own? Yes, confidently you have to tell. Your own, can you do it? Yes. So today what I covered, let us go and try to summarize. We learned introduction and we learned installation. Only two topics. Introduction is we are strongly justifying why ODI compared to the other tools. It is how it is great. For that we have strong three reasons. One is high performance, high productivity, modular, flexible, extendable. Yeah, performance and productivity, modular, flexible and extendable. These are the 3 points what we are going to tell. And what are the business problems people are facing? For that business solutions whatever available, that points also will learn. Then we went for the installation, ODI 12C installation, we have chance to see all the steps. ODI 11G also, all the steps we have chance to see it. So by tomorrow, you need to come up with installation is completed. If you completed the installation, then rest of the classes following is very easy. Why? Because once installation is completed, if you see the next chapters here, architecture I am going to take 15 or 20 minutes of time. Once architecture is completed, then what we are doing here, practical things only. Creating what? Master repository. Here I am connecting to the databases. Here I am connecting to the databases and I am trying to create the repository. So without installation, you cannot practice these labs. You cannot practice this lab. That is the reason by tomorrow make sure you are completing the installation. If there is no laptop, try to take the advantage of the lab. In the lab, you need to practice it. Our installation is going to take another 2 days of time. Then also you need to sit in the lab, you need to work in the lab. But always I am expecting from you only one thing, sir. 1 hour my lecture is going on, 2 to 3 hours you need to spend in the lab. Instead of fixing with the time, this is minimum time. Instead of fixing this time, what you can do is, whatever I explained here, that one we are able to produce without seeing or not. In that way you need to practice it. In that way to practice, one member may require 1 hour, one member may require 10 hours. That is all depends on your capability. Whatever I am explaining here, whatever labs I am giving here, the labs you need to do without seeing. That is what our target. If you are able to do like that, end of the day you and me both are same. Even though I am a fresher, just I completed my education. He has 10 years of experience. No worries. End of the day, ODI point of view, whatever information I knows, whatever information he knows, both are same. That's how your practice should be there. Am I clear? Okay, you need to motivate yourself and you need to practice yourself. Am I clear? Thank you. Bye. Tomorrow we'll meet same time.